Louis, thanks for taking time to join us as usual. Want to talk mainly about the goal on Saturday, your first goal in over 14 months. In your own time and in your own words, just talk me through the whole move, the goal, and what it felt like to get on this score sheet again.
Obviously, first of all, delighted to be back playing in the starting 11 and playing football again week in, week out. And as you said, it was another milestone for me at the weekend there, getting my first goal back since my injury. It was an amazing feeling, and it's one that I've waited a long time for. Delighted to get back on the score sheet, and I think it was Aidan Conley who drove down the right hand side and actually put a cross on his right foot this time, not his left foot, and I just managed to challenge the defender for the ball, and it came off the side of my head, and I looked round and it hit off the post and went in the back of the net. And as I said, the feeling was unbelievable. It's one that I've waited a long time for, and it was worth all the rehab, sacrifice and hard work that I've done in the past 14-15 months.
Yeah, and was it made even sweeter by the fact that you were up against a centre half, Alan Lithgow, who's renowned for being big, strong and good in the air?
When I seen Aidan cross the ball, I just thought I've got to try and challenge, and thankfully I managed to beat him in there. I don't know how I done it, but I managed to get there and knock it in the back post. Yeah,
and what's it been like just being back in training every day? I mean, we ask you this all the time. You get asked it so many times. Is it a great feeling just being back out on the pitch?
It's amazing. Obviously, I was off the pitch for a good 14, 15 months, so it's difficult at times. And I set myself high standards, and I probably put a bit too much pressure on myself coming back and expecting to hit the ground running. And things do take time. I expect myself to come back the Louis Vaughan before he got injured, but it does take time, and all good things do take time. So I've had to be patient with myself, and I think that was my first start on Saturday since I've came back, and I managed to get my first goal. So hopefully it's the first of many this season if I can kick on after my first goal, and hopefully they come along a lot now.
Yeah, and of course this time of year we all know what the weather's like, what the conditions are like. Today you were training up at Michael Wood's again, right back to where it all started. Even on days like this when it's bitterly cold and the ground's maybe hard, is it still good being out there with the boys? It's
still amazing for me. I've had a fair few injuries now, so I'll never take a session or a game for granted again. I'm still only training 2-3 times a week max, and watching my load and looking after my body, probably more than the other lads, just try to looking after myself, being sensible and watching how much I'm doing during the week, so I'm ready and able in the best shape possible for a Saturday. But as you said, coming in and training every day, every second day, whatever it may be, it's an amazing feeling, and one that I have definitely missed.
Yeah, and looking back again to Saturday there, obviously it was a penalty shootout victory, perfect penalties, and you didn't get a chance to take one yourself.
No.
Were you relishing the pressure of taking that fifth penalty?
I was the fifth penalty, and I'm absolutely delighted for Andy to save them, but I wish you'd just saved one so I could take the last one. But absolutely delighted for Andy. It was his first start for the club, and I thought it was unbelievable. He came in and was probably unknown, and saving 2 penalties is an unbelievable feeling for him, I guess. And I think we deserved to win in the end. It was a hard fought game, and the second half I probably were the better team and probably just edged it. And it's a win, and we're through the next round of the cup.
And what about one of the other penalties, Ross Millen? Where did that come from? Were you expecting that? Has he done that before in training?
I'm not sure where it came from. I've never seen him do it before. He was very silent before the penalty. He never told any of the boys he was doing it, but fair play to him. You have to have some ability and some courage to do that.
And he's not normally one of the quiet ones, so you knew there must have been something up.
Exactly. I can't believe none of the boys realised. He's one of the louder ones in the dressing room, always up for a laugh and stuff, but to do that, fair play.
Yeah, and just quickly, and final question, looking forward to this weekend, is obviously it's Arbroath here. We know what to expect from a Dick Campbell side. What are your thoughts on that game?
That'll be a difficult game. They're probably struggling in the league. We need to win ourselves in the league. It'll not be easy. Dick Campbell always has his team fired up, strong, physical, in your face. They do. The way they play, they're good at it. So we need to be ready for that for the start, and hopefully we can get back on 3 points in the league on Saturday.
Great. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.